Hello everyone. This is Aniket from Remix Project Ethereum Foundation, and welcome to ETHIndia. Okay, so everybody who has worked on this smart contract development ever has definitely came across this Remix ID, and mostly people use this Remix ID for Solidity related development, and here we are going to talk about that how you can even use the scripts within the Remix ID itself. So if you have a script which is like even a JS or TypeScript file, you can run that in the Remix itself. So if you will create any workspace using the predefined workspace templates on the Remix ID, you will see some scripts out there already given. So those scripts can be run within the Remix ID. How can you run them? Basically, you can right click on that particular file that you want to run, and there is this option run. You can just click on that, and then that script will be running, and if there are any logs, those will be coming in the Remix terminal. There is another way to run the script if you want to do it a bit quick. So you can just open it into the editor, and on the left top there is this green play button which you can just quickly press, and your script will be running. Moreover, if you are a keyboard user, like you doing things quick using the keyboard, so you can use our keyboard shortcut for that. That is Control Shift S. Okay, so that is the thing that you can run the script within the Remix. Now we will see the use cases of it, that how it can be helpful during the hackathons, during the quick development process. So what Remix provides, basically, you can integrate one particular script with your smart contract. How you can do that? You can use this natspec tag, which is custom defined. This natspec tag is shown here, custom dev run script, and then you can give the path of your script. Moreover, you can go to your Solidity compiler plugin that you have been using for a long time, and then there is this new button which says compile and run script. So you can just click on that button, or just can use that particular keyboard shortcut, that is Control Shift S. And as soon as you will press that button, so that script will be running. For example, I'm just showing you one particular script. What it is doing, it is just having one particular console log, and then I can go to my contract file, Solidity file, and on the top of the file in the natspec, I can add it like this. I can add this particular tag, add the custom dev run script, and then the file path. Moreover, you can go to Solidity compiler plugin and can run this this compile and run script button, and if there is a successful compilation of that particular contract, only then it will be running that integrated script. So logs from those scripts will be displaying in this Remix terminal. So you can see that the log that we defined in this file, the compilation successful log, it is visible in the terminal here. Another use case can be with the deployment. So if you will create any workspace using Remix workspace templates, there are some predefined deployment files using different libraries. You can use the ETHJS library for that, or Web3.js library for that. So similarly, you can integrate that particular deployment script with your contract. So as soon as your contract is successfully compiled, it will be just deploying that contract. So that can be very helpful when you are just making changes in your contract and you just want to quickly deploy it. So it will be just doing the compilation and deployment all together, and you will be seeing your logs and address and other things in the Remix terminal. You can extend this script to interact with the methods also. Okay, so if you guys are aware that the Remix supports the unit tests written using Mocha and Chai. So these tests can be put into a TypeScript or JavaScript file, and then they can be run within the Remix ID itself. So if you will create a basic remix basic workspace, you will get this storage.test.js file, which is basically containing some initial level unit tests. You can extend this file to put your logic there, and then what you can do, you can just integrate this test running with the contract also in the same manner. So what you will be doing, you will be making the changes. If your tests are like failing, your unit tests are failing, you can make the changes in the contract, and then you can just click on this compile and run script, or just click Control Shift S, and it will be running those unit tests soon after your contract compilation. And your result, the result of these unit tests will be displayed in this Remix terminal. It will be showing the summary also, that how many tests are passed and how many tests are failed. Okay, that was the unit test part. Coming to contract verification. Contract verification is very much integral part of Solidity development. If you are like going to deploy your application on mainnet, then contract verification becomes essential. So what you can do, you can verify your contract on Etherscan using the scripts on Remix. These scripts are kind of pre-written, so you can get them by clicking on this hamburger icon near to this workspaces label, and you will see this option add Etherscan scripts. As soon as you will click on it, it will just add some particular scripts in your current workspace. What are these scripts about? So there is one particular script which is containing the logic to verify the contract on Etherscan. So if you have ever verified the contract on Etherscan, so whenever we do it, we just get one particular GUID, and using that GUID we can track the status of it. So there is this second script that is helping in getting that particular status of that particular GUID. What we can do, we can prepare 1/3 script as per our needs, and we can just import those scripts as I have done in this file. So you can import those Etherscan scripts, and then you can give the desired values, and yeah, your Etherscan API key will be needed because it internally will hit the Etherscan APIs. So you can provide all the values required, and then you can just run this script. The result from this script will be coming on the Remix terminal. So you can see the result. We have received the receipt, and then we have used the GUID from the receipt to check the status of that particular contract verification. Okay, so you all have been aware that GKP or Zero Knowledge Proof have been in trend these days. So what Remix supports in the field of GKP? Recently we have, okay, so first a small knowledge about this Zero Knowledge Proof. So what we do in Zero Knowledge Proof, we basically prove that this information is right without revealing that particular information, and this is creating lots of use cases. So Remix supports this Circum framework. So basically Circum allows you to write your own arithmetic circuits for these zero knowledge proofs. There is this circuit programming language which you can use to write your own logic, and then basically when you will compile it, there is a definite compiler for this. When you will compile, you will get a generated Solidity code also that you can use for the Solidity verification purpose. So we have some predefined workspace templates for that. You can just go to create workspace, and on the bottom you will see these 3 new workspace templates. For now, I'm just going to have show this hash checker template. When you will create this hash checker template, what it is doing, it is basically verifying the hash of 4 values without revealing those values. So you will get this file that is having this extension.circum. So we call it circuit in the terminology of this Circum compiler, and then there are some scripts to run the setup and then to run the verification of the zero knowledge proof. To compile these circuits, you will need this GKP compiler. You can activate it from the plugin manager, or whenever you will create a new circum GKP template, it will be activated automatically. So you can just compile that contract, and then there will be related artifacts in your workspace. You can then run those scripts for the setting up this zero knowledge proof process. It basically use this snark JS library, and yeah, if you will create this workspace, it is its readme file containing all the details. So you can just go through that, and it will be giving more information on that. Okay, so if these days we did not talk about the AI, so that will be difficult, I think. So what we have recently introduced in our release last week, we have introduced this Solidity Copilot. Some of you can be aware about its name. So what you do when you just type some code in Solidity, it just shows you some code suggestion as soon as you type. And it is an opt-in feature, so you can just enable that from the settings section of RemixD. And we have released it into the alpha manner, so we will need your feedback on that. I can just show you that how you can activate it. So you can just go to settings section and check this particular box, load and activate Copilot. It will take some time. Just wait for it as of now. Do not close this particular dialog. It will take 4 or 5 minutes to download that particular AI model, and then you will be just using it. So if you are looking to just write an ERC20 contract, as soon as you will type like contract ERC20, it will show you some of the suggestions. And you can press tab to adopt those suggestions, and then it will show you the further things. So I have some screenshots here because it is difficult to like demo it on this low Wi-Fi. So you can see that as soon as you will type, it will show you some suggestions. As soon as you will press tab to adopt those changes, it will show you the next thing. Another thing is that like if you are working on an owner contract and you want some custom function, what you can do, you can use triple slashes for that, and you can just ask anything. Ask any code. You can just say write a function to change owner, and you can just press enter, and it will show you that particular code. If you are okay with that, you can just press tab, and that will be added in your code file. And further, you can ask for another method like read owner, and it will be like coming further on your code file. It can work slow a bit because it is still in alpha phase, but it is there. Okay, moreover, what we can do, when we do the development nowadays, I think beyond the Stack Overflow, we just go to ask thing to ChatGPT. So what you can do, you can ask things to ChatGPT directly from the Remix IDE. If you are getting any compilation error in your contract, you can just click on this Ask GPT button, and it will be getting the answer for you. So if you will see these green boxes, it is just also showing you that how you can fix your code, and that is happening within the Remix ID itself. So that can be quick when you are like doing things during the hackathon. If you are looking to ask anything custom, you can use Remix terminal for that. You just need to write GPT and your question there. So for example, if I say, okay, GPT, where is this ETHIndia? It will just show you the answer in that Remix terminal itself. And that is it. Thanks for being here. And for more queries, you can join this. You can scan this QR code to join Remix Discord. And yeah, we can talk there, and we can have some queries here also.